going to be correcting our DOL for Thursday, May 7th. Number 1, he drunk all his milk at lunch. We're going to start with a capital H. You need to change drunk to drank. And a period at the end. Number 2, is David coming in on the 2:00 p.m. train today? Asked Mom. So Mom is talking and she's asking a question. So let's go ahead and make these fixes. First, let's start with a capital I for is, beginning of our sentence. A capital D for David, that's his name. And now let's go ahead. Oh, one more. Since we're using Mom as her name in this sentence, we need a capital M. If it would have said, asked my mom, then we wouldn't need a capitalization because then you're not calling it as her name. Okay, she's asking a question and she's talking. So the question mark does not go here. It's going to go after she's done talking before the last quote. So she began talking right here at the beginning. Let's put our beginning quote there. And the last word she said was today, so our end quote goes there. Her question needs to go before, the question mark goes before the last quotation mark. When you're doing quotation marks, exclamation points, and question marks, go before that last quote. Okay, don't forget, if they were shouting something and you needed an exclamation point, then it would be an exclamation point and then the quote instead of a comma. Okay. Is David coming in on the 2 p.m. train today? Asked Mom. I can see that this is not the proper way to write 2 p.m. So we're going to write it with the colon before the 2 zeros. Now PM, people write PM in different ways, and different ways are acceptable. But normally the formal acceptable way you're supposed to write time is capital letters and periods after both letters. But some people do write it lowercase afterwards. And it is accepted both ways, but this is technically the proper way to do it. All right, is there anything else? Yes. At the very end, we need to put a period. Is David coming in on the 2 p.m. train today? Asked Mom. Great. Don't forget, the one thing I want to point out, because most of you are making mistakes on this, on your quotation marks, if it's a question or you need an exclamation point, if someone is shouting or yelling or it says exclaimed, the exclamation point goes before the end quote.